Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is your Tennis Now news update. Sibling rivalry at the U.S. Open as Venus and Serena face off in the U.S. Open quarterfinals. It is the 27th career clash between the Williams sisters, and it's Serena who holds the edge with a 15-11 career win over Venus, and she has won their last 3 Grand Slam meetings in straight sets, including at Wimbledon in July. And in this season, Serena carries a 52-2 record as she tries to complete the first calendar Grand Slam in 27 years. However, Venus beat Serena in their last hard-court match at the Rogers Cup in August of last year, so you never know. And it's not just their tennis that gets us talking. Venus and Serena have also given us some memorable fashion moments at the U.S. Open. So what's your favorite look from their U.S. Open past? And you know, we're thinking some of the players are looking pretty spiffy this year, so who makes your best dressed list? Let us know in the comments section. Okay, so for a spot in the final, it looks like the winner of the Williams Sisters Showdown will play an unseeded opponent, either Roberto Vinci or Kristina Mladenovic. Meanwhile, Serena's Gatorade ad has gone viral. In case you missed it, the ad opens and closes with a very young Serena offering a revealing comment.
If you were a tennis player, who would you want to be like?
From the public courts of Compton, California, Serena Williams.
Another tournament, another victory for Serena.
I can't see her coming back from this.
So much intensity, so much passion.
Serena Williams makes history.
If you were a tennis player, who would you want to be like?
Well, I like other people to be like me.
Roger Federer always draws a massive crowd of fans, even for his U.S. Open interviews. Fed's practice sessions also draw thousands of devoted followers. So what does Roger do to get away from it all? He plugs into the inspiration of New York City's culture, visiting the Met. The 5-time U.S. Open champion also took his wife Mirka and their kiddos to see Finding Neverland on Broadway and admitted he cried at the end. But it was all business Monday night in his match against American #1 John Isner. Roger became the first man to ever bagel Isner in a tiebreaker, and he ended up winning that match in straight sets, moving into his 11th U.S. Open quarterfinal against Richard Gasquet. And with that loss for Isner, there are no more American men remaining in the singles draw. But it seems American fans are kind of adopting Kevin Anderson. The 15th seeded South African won one of the most amazing points of the tournament in his epic 4-hour, 18-minute triumph over Andy Murray, the longest match of this U.S. Open. It's Anderson's first top 10 win in a major, and he advanced to his first career Grand Slam quarterfinal in what he says was one of the best matches of his life. Kevin was born in Johannesburg, South Africa, was an All-American at Illinois, and lives in Delray Beach, Florida with his wife, Kelsey. While he has his green card, Kevin says he has no plans to play Davis Cup for the USA. Up next, he faces French Open champ Stan Wawrinka. Well, American Donald Young did some major soul-searching before his U.S. Open 4th round match, and that's because somebody swiped his sneakers. Turns out the staff thought that Donald Young, who lost in doubles, had been completely eliminated, so they cleaned out his locker. Donald said a couple of shirts were missing, all his shoes were gone, and he assumed they were just taking some souvenirs. Taylor Townsend, Donald's friend and mixed doubles partner, called Asics, which delivered a couple of pairs of shoes to Donald. He usually wears Lotto shoes, but he wore the Asics in his 4th round loss to Stan Wawrinka. And despite the defeat, there was a happy ending for his feet. Seems his missing shoes were returned. Donald says they just magically appeared back in his locker. That's the news for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you here next time on Tennis Now.